Hello everyone, I'm RecV5.
And I'm Sandman99.
Merry Christmas, and welcome back to Madden NFL 2004 Santa's Elves franchise.
Yes, and we are getting very close to the end here. We have one remaining regular season game.
Yep, just the one.
And it is against the menacing Arizona Stingers.
Who are, oh my god, yeah, they're an all-Madden team.
Yeah, but we do have better special teams than they do.
Oh, of course we do. You know, Santa Claus and Santa Claus.
Yeah. Look at this, though. According to this, they've got the best defense in the league.
Wow. This could be a really rough game for you.
Yeah, it could be. But hopefully all of the tinkering and experimenting and that kind of thing that I've done up to this point will help me to get through this.
I see they're running a run and gun playbook. That could be bad for me too, because if they decide to run a lot.
Well, I think the run and gun thing is mainly more gun than run, to tell you the truth.
Well, we'll have to see how it all works out.
Yeah. I think you're going to be playing a lot of dime defense in this game.
Oh, probably.
Unless they suddenly decide that they're going to try to run the ball a lot, but...
The Stingers come out on 1st and 10 in the goal line formation.
Yeah.
And then break 7 tackles for a touchdown. Could happen.
Oh, well, anyway, they're 12-3, so they have a good record.
John Madden here to broadcast this one, brought to you by EA Sports, the company that defines football.
You talk about a quarterback who can lead his team to victory. This guy has all the tools you look for. Great arm, pocket presence, and the ability to
Oh, and I figured out why in the last game they weren't doing very well passing.
Oh,
yeah, because their starting quarterback was injured, so it was like their scrub second stringer that was playing.
Okay.
Which would explain why he was having trouble, you know, completing half of his passes and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because not only did they not really have a very good passing game to begin with, but their better quarterback was also not playing.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss.
So, anyway, here we go. We get to call it. We won the toss. I want to defend this end. They're going to elect to receive.
So let's go to the
All
field
right.
for the start of the action.
So they elected to receive. Should be an easy game, right?
I don't think there is any such thing as an easy game against an all-Madden team.
Well, we're going to be doing dime flats as an audible today.
Are ya?
And cover 4. And man under 3. Oh, their starting halfback is out.
Yeah.
So instead we just have to worry about...
Their second string halfback is...
99 speed.
Yeah, he has a lot lower strength, though, right?
Yeah, but he's a speed demon.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And he's a tackle breaker as well. But he is not really a catching kind of guy. Like, he's only got about 64 catching or something like
68.
And 64 carrying as well, so he may have trouble looking after the ball, right?
Okay. Maybe we can get lucky.
Yeah, maybe. You never know.
See, they have 2 88 speed fullbacks.
Well,
Speed to spare at wide receiver. So
yep.
Our nickel guy is going to be matched up against that guy.
Yep, they are faster than you.
Yeah, much faster. Okay, this isn't looking good already. At least they don't have an 80 speed tight end.
Yeah. Yeah, if they put it tight, like if they put a 2 wide receiver offense out there with 1 tight end, your nickel guy should be able to cover him. Anyway, here we go. Last regular season game.
To kick this one off.
Yeah, I can't believe how overwhelmingly strong these guys are.
Yeah.
Booming kick downfield.
Well, that one should be a touchback.
Yep, I'll say so.
He decides not to return this one. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game. They'll go from the I formation. The corners playing off a bit. Sin. Great fake. Gets rid of it.
Oh, look at that. Play action and then throws to the fullback over the middle.
Yep. Well, he's got the speed to take that, though.
Yeah.
Number 1 won't be in at quarterback at all in this game. They're going to be very careful because obviously any injury to the head is very serious. So they're going to bring him back.
Oh, they're talking about our
slowly.
team.
Yep.
They'll pass on first down with the throw. Perfect throw. Gain of 5 on the play. Should be very interesting to see how this one turns out with 2 great quarterbacks.
Yeah, the thing I like about both of these guys is that they have a lot of poise. You never see either of these guys with happy feet, nor do they try and force a pass that they shouldn't. This one should be a lot of fun.
Pluses. Moves in motion.
Oh, somebody moved early.
I think that was the center.
Oh.
Looks like he was
maybe not.
Number 65.
That's one of the worst kinds of penalty. The guy has to do a better job.
I think their center is number 75.
Yep.
So that's funny though. I noticed they don't do that in this game like they do in Madden 05, right? You don't see the center jumping offside.
Pressure. Gets rid of it.
Ooh, boy.
Almost.
He didn't pick that one off.
He didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. That's a pretty good effort.
I don't think letting the wow.
With the throw.
That's out of bounds.
Wow, he even knocked over the linesman.
He knocked over the chain gang guy. Yeah.
Barber will come into this game to punt.
Well, that's okay. You know what? I'll take all the help I can get against these guys.
Look at this. You can actually return this a little bit.
And I did.
And then we got a holding penalty, so it's going to come back to 10 yards anyway.
Well, you know what? At least it's only to the 19. I mean, I think I received that punt inside the 20.
Yeah.
So.
God, he's hurt.
Oh, really?
Boy, that's the kicker.
Yeah.
Oh, my. Okay, well. That's amazing how all these players with 99 injury resistance keep getting hurt, eh?
I'm pretty sure it's a scripted thing.
Yeah.
To carry it. 2, maybe 3 yards on the ground for the fullback.
Okay, that wasn't so bad.
They need 7.
We're going to have even less of a running game now than we did before, right?
Number 9 sees something in the defense. The visiting team using motion. Looking for a receiver with the pass, and he'll take it out of bounds.
That's my man audible countermeasure.
Oh, okay.
See, I tinkered a little bit here. What I did was I drew this guy a short out, like a 5-yard out.
Yep.
So basically change this guy's route so he runs a cut 90 and then straight down the field so that he can run the out underneath him, right?
Yep.
And there we go. And I sure hope he dragged his toe there, because if they decide to challenge that, they'll probably take it away from us.
Yeah, I somehow don't think that was a catch.
Yeah, it didn't look to me like he got both feet in, but that's okay. If they're not going to challenge it, then I'm going to pretend that it was a completed pass.
Ha!
Drops back, looking downfield with the throw into the open field.
Oh, man.
Goes down at the 41.
That picked up a lot more than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, we did all right there, hey?
And they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
What's this? They're bringing out the dime defense here? That sure is what it looks like.
Calling an audible.
Okay, well, that's a really big cushion on that guy, so I'm going to try this.
Yep.
Oh, he dropped it.
And that brings up second down.
Ugh.
Using motion.
Okay.
Dropping back. Gets the pass off. He hits it.
Yeah, go
Good
Jones.
job of bringing the pass.
Yeah, at least he catches the ball most of the time when I throw it to him, right?
Not only that, but he fell forward, too.
Guys who have that second and third gear.
Sixth play of this drive. Changing the play now. He tucks it away.
Oh, look at this. I got a little room.
And he's brought down at the 35. Good gain there and a first down.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
Seventh play of this drive. Calling an audible now. Using motion. Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of it.
Well, he caught it. That's the third string halfback out there now, eh?
Yep. Well, he's not bad, though. You know, I mean, I guess compared to the other guy.
I mean, he's a third string halfback, but, you know, I guess.
It's a cupcake team. It doesn't really matter who you put out there.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, you know, Cupcake Team and All Madden Team have a similar situation on depth chart, right? They've got both got lots of depth.
Yeah.
With the throw. Off and running. He tried to get all he could after making the reception.
This play was simply a case of the receiver outrunning the defender down the field.
First and 10.
Huh, well, so far so good, eh?
Yep.
Look at that. See, they got the dime defense on there again, eh?
Yeah, weird, eh?
Yeah, I've got 2 tight ends and 2 running backs, and they got the dime defense out there.
With the carry.
Oh, they were running a blitz, though. Maybe they were hoping they could blitz into the backfield or something.
I don't know.
Gibson comes in motion. Looking downfield with the pass. Gets his hand
That
up.
number 99 there got his hands up.
Defensive lineman. He couldn't get to the quarterback, so he got his hands up and he knocked it down.
Number 9 sees something in the defense. Using motion. Throws it. Touchdown.
Yeah.
Visiting team. He slips behind the secondary.
You managed just barely to keep it in.
That's just
Yep. Well, see, this is, as it turns out, I didn't know who was going to be over here, but as it turns out, it was Taylor, right?
Yep.
And what I did with this play is I just audible the outside guy to a short out.
Yep.
So when I move this guy over, he's running an out, but if they don't show me anything on this side and they've only got one defender over here, then I'll look this way
And they ended up blitzing that guy.
Yeah, they blitzed the corner, which gave me a little extra room there, right? But if they cover the outside, then I'll throw the curl to this guy. Right?
Yep.
Because he's running the curl. And that guy, I'm not sure what the hell happened with him. He's supposed to be running a little bit more up the middle of the field than he did there, but
I think his route got botched by the corner.
His route got wrecked by the corner blitzer there bumping into him, but anyway.
And we go back to the game.
Because he does have a cut 90 at the line to beat the jam, but it still is it's not a slant, it's a streak, right?
The kicker lines up for the
Even though
point
it ended up looking like a slant there.
And it's up. And he tacks on the extra point. So over 10 plays will run on that touchdown.
Well, looks like the kicker Santa Claus is okay anyway because he came out to kick the extra point there.
Yep.
You have to be very happy with the methodical way they were able to move the ball on that series.
Anytime you drive down the field and you've used a lot of
Ooh,
plays,
boy, it's a good thing I was aiming that right down the middle, hey?
Get you closer and closer, and finally you get the one that puts you in for 6.
Yeah, who do we got there on a kicker now?
The offense now makes its way
Still the same.
out onto the field.
It's just that I kicked that really crooked, right?
First and 10.
Because I almost always do.
So kicker Santa Claus is okay after all?
Yeah, he's okay.
Well, that's good. Because he's an important player on this team's offense.
Yeah.
About 7 yards there.
Yeah, it's funny. I don't use the prevent formation in this game as much as I do in other games. It's just not as useful.
Yeah. Oh, runs the toss. Tries to spin him but fails.
That's because he's too slow to spin. He just kind of stands there and then you just run into him either way.
Yeah, he's already trailing, right? You're better off to just keep going in the direction you're going.
Ball on their own 33. The defense just dropped the safeties and corners into deeper coverage. Hard to explain this one.
Yeah. In the goal line offense here.
It's the toss to the left.
Running the toss again. Managed to string him out.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. This could be a good return.
That's going to be a nothing return.
Yeah, you couldn't get away from that guy, hey?
Well, I managed to get away from the guy who was coming down the middle, but then there was that surprise guy on the left side that I just didn't see.
Yeah, don't you just love surprises?
No.
No?
I am thoroughly anti-surprise.
Hand it off.
Well, I changed that toss play into just a shuffle step dive.
Yep.
Because, you know, like now that I don't even have anybody with any speed at all, I'm not tossing the ball to anybody, right?
Yep.
Ball on their own 24. Number 9 sees something in the defense. Man in motion. Looking for a receiver. Tosses it right. The 30.
Oh, he's still there.
If only that hadn't have been a linebacker.
Yeah.
That hadn't have been a linebacker, you would have had the first.
Making the right read and hitting his receiver.
But he just stood you up, eh?
Yep. Well, that's okay. We made some positive yards out of it. I don't know whether I'm going to make any mileage on the run here or not, but I'm going to try.
Hand it off to the fullback.
Yeah, I managed to stumble ahead.
Looking to keep this drive going.
Well, they had a clean shot at the ball carrier, but they didn't finish the play, and it ended up costing them the first down.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 36. Calling an audible now. They give it to the halfback. Running back picks up about 4 yards. Using motion. He sees something in the defense. Rolls left.
Good thing you didn't throw the flat pass there.
Yeah, I know. I was going to, and then I saw what was going on there and decided not to. The only problem is the guy I threw the ball to couldn't hold on to it.
Ah, well. Not every drive can be a successful one.
Guess not. Okay.
Man coverage, everybody.
Man coverage, everybody. I'm going to try and throw the slant over the middle because it looks pretty empty in the middle there.
Be wary of that left defense or that right defensive end.
And he dropped it. He was open. The ball hit him in the hands, and then the ball hit the ground.
Yep. Well, hey, you know what? That's better than the ball hitting him in the hands.
And then when he comes back to the sidelines, I kick him in the nuts.
Deep return man.
Well, it's better than tipping it to a defender.
I'm sure if he had been in a position where he could have, he would have.
Here's the punt.
Definitely wide receiver.
Oh,
Wow, that took a weird bounce.
That was such a perfect kick.
Yeah, that took a really strange bounce, that did.
Sometimes you just get unlucky.
Yeah. Definitely wide receiver with hands is on the shopping list for the draft. Right? You know, somebody who's got 70, 75 catching maybe, hopefully.
Hand it off. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. That's all you. Duplessis comes in motion. It's the toss to the left.
Ha, look at that, he spun the whole team. And then he tried it again.
Oh my god.
Wow. That's unbelievable. That was a toss play going to the complete opposite side of the field. Wow.
Ball on their own 36.
Like, come on.
Oh well. We'll let them have their moment of glory.
At least it didn't turn into a touchdown. My
I thought it was good.
God.
Under pressure, gets the pass off, runs over.
Uh-oh.
Good looking play.
That's why you play the deep man over deep. Or over top.
Yeah. Yeah, so far you've had a couple of really bad plays in a row there where your players are really screwing up.
The corners playing back.
I don't know how you let a guy spin like that and spin right past like almost the entire team.
Well, to be fair, I also bid on it.
Yeah. I think you need to station somebody out there wait for him.
Oh, I had a flat zone out there, but you know how it is when they don't have a receiver on that side.
Yeah.
They just back up.
Second down and 1 to
Right.
go.
Yes.
We have our flat zone guy who is, I think, this guy right here.
Yeah, and he plays way too deep, like he rolls.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he just starts rolling backwards.
yeah, and then he's way out of position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a hard flat, too. So there's nothing I can do about that.
No, there isn't really very much you can do about that. If you had time, you could try and manually position him way out there, maybe? I don't know. Although that might make it worse.
Throws it. Hits his receiver in stride. Not much there.
Well, at least they didn't get a first on that.
Yeah.
Can't figure this one out, but they just backed up their corners and safeties, even though they'll probably see a run here.
I don't know. Do you think we're going to see a run here?
Probably not. Not with 4 wide receivers.
Closing in with the pass, and it's
Is that a holding? No.
That's a face mask.
Okay.
That's a face mask penalty.
The defender may have grabbed that face mask while holding him down.
The defender almost pulled his helmet right off.
Well, that's the end of the first quarter.
Yep.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. 1st and 10.
That's too bad that last drive I had going, because I had something going there until that guy dropped that pass,
7th
right?
play of this drive. Throwing. He hits his receiver.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Man, oh, man.
Perfect pass leading to extra
That
yardage
stinks.
after the
Yeah,
catch.
these guys are
The
just
receiver
so...
found a seam in the defense, allowing him to make the catch and pick up some extra yardage before the defense was able to catch him.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Dropping back, pressure coming, throws to the end zone. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. We don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
Yep, should have been one.
We'll see. They'll go from the I formation. Sim. They'll go with a play fake. With the throw.
Wow, I don't know what he was doing there.
I don't know what that was.
No way he was going to get to that.
Play action and then, well, I don't know why you'd run play action down here, really. There's
Play
not-
action and then throw it in the dirt.
Yeah, like, well, you don't have very much room to pass the ball, right? So unless everybody completely jumps on the play fake, better watch your deep zones.
I did.
Okay.
Pressure. Lobs one.
Not that it matters, because he'll just catch it in front of him.
Yeah.
What a catch in the end zone.
I don't
That's
know.
a guy you better keep an eye on down there in the red zone.
It's one of those hot potato things, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of traffic.
Because what was that route?
That was tight end running straight down the field on some route. He got bumped by that guy, right? I think he was running straight down the field. That was probably a streak that he just cut off, because it looked like he would have been running in a straight line, except he got bumped by the linebacker there.
Yeah.
And then he corrected his route to get back to where he was trying to run, right?
Yep.
But that wasn't a recognizable pass route. That was basically you run straight down the field and then know exactly when to turn around when the ball's coming.
From the 2. The visiting.
I had to work hard to get back to the 20 there.
And really, if there was a way I could do it, I would by definition make those incomplete passes. Really. I would make those so that they always hit the receiver in the back. Because there just isn't any way that he should be able to catch that.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I should have run press coverage there or something. I don't know.
And this pass is completed. The 30. Good job picking up the blitz.
Maybe if that deep zone guy starts shallower, he's there to interrupt that.
I mean, they saw the pressure was coming.
Well, the thing is, though, you're standing in the end zone as it is, right? Like, what else are you going to do, really?
Hand off to the tailback.
Oh, look at this. I got another good run out of that guy.
Nice. And in a helmet-to-helmet collision.
Yeah. Wow, look at him go.
They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field.
No, I think the way this game is designed, basically you can't stop the pass unless you have a short defender in the path of the ball. And you didn't happen to have a short defender in the path of the ball there. So you were not going to stop that pass.
That is what it is.
Hey, they're getting a good push up front, and the receivers are getting open and making the catch. That's what you have to do to get in the end zone.
Taylor never seems to go down on the first hit as we take a look at his rushing total and yards after contact. Directing traffic.
What? No, Taylor's not a guy with a rushing total.
No, he isn't, but that's okay.
Throwing on first down. Under pressure. Gets rid of it.
I was just throwing that away. Because they had the guy over there in the flat, like running the out covered.
He just left his hands over on the sideline.
Number 9. Sees something in the defense. And this is the 5th play of this drive. Man in motion. With the throw, room to run. Hits him in stride. He zips that pass to the receiver.
Now that's a quick
Wow,
release.
they give you a first down for that.
Decided
Yeah,
where he
good
wanted to
stuff.
go with it, and boom, it was in the receiver's hand.
No, on that last drive they had, it seemed like everything they did worked and everything went right, you know? Even if it was just lucky nonsense, right?
Yeah, there wasn't much I could do to stop them there. I tried a whole bunch of variety of coverages, and that new cover 2 flat is another play that I whipped out there just to see if I could stop them. It worked on the first 2 times, but maybe I should have run something different the last time. But they kept coming out in the same formation, so...
Drops back with the pass.
Look at that, you turned it into an in.
That's right. I practiced that.
Okay.
And that's because when they showed me this look here, right? There's nobody in the middle and there's a linebacker here and a linebacker here.
Yep.
And what I'm assuming is that these guys are probably going to be playing either flat zones or they're going to be blitzing, right?
And one is blitzing and one is
well, it looks like they traded coverages here. Like this guy traded to a man coverage on him.
Yep.
And the other guy's blitzing, which means that as soon as he makes his cut, I can throw it to him. Right?
Yep.
And then there we go.
Back to the game.
Because in routes are actually pretty good against man coverage.
Eighth play of this drive. Looks like he's changing the play. Man in motion. Closing in. Gets rid of it. And
Wow, I haven't thrown that pattern in a while.
Nothing rattles.
Yeah, when you talk about guys that can handle pressure and find the open receiver,
well, but it was there for you
this
there.
is the kind of guy
Yep.
you're talking about.
Well, this is either going to be a touchdown or an unmitigated disaster. I have no idea which.
Well, if you see that guy on the right come down through your blockers and get to Taylor, then you can always pull it down and scramble.
Dropping back. Rolls right. Throws it.
Oh, he got pancaked.
Touchdown. Visiting game. He gets that.
Well, I guess that's what happens when you have corner matched up against tight end. It doesn't matter if the guy's an all Madden corner.
Yep.
Pass, it was right on target from the quarterback.
And so once again, a touchdown pass. So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's up. And the extra point is good. They made the defense look inept on that drive there, chewing up more than half the field, taking more than 4 minutes, winding up with a touchdown.
They really were effective in what they were doing. And you can eat up that much time and drive the ball that far down the field and end up with 6 points. It's really disheartening to the defense.
Well, it didn't work out as bad as you thought it would.
Yeah, I wonder if there's an unmeasured wind going on there from my left to right or something.
Either that or it's the... because when you flub a punt, there's a bit of randomness, right?
Yeah. Well, it's just that when I'm off that much going the other way, like
it sprays way off to the right.
Yeah, like that's that one kickoff that I almost kicked out of bounds there earlier in this game, right?
4 sets up. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it.
Man, where is his man coverage guy?
To his receiver, and that'll bring up a.
That's what I want to know.
Well, look at how early he turned around really early.
Yeah, well, this is the man coverage guy that has responsibility on him.
Well, he's giving that guy an awful lot of respect, that's for sure. Oh, you're just switching sides on them?
We'll go back to the play on the field. Pressure.
Oh, gets the sack.
Yep, Santa Claus coming down Santa Claus Lane.
The game is really starting to slow down for this guy. He's doing a better job of making his reads and reading the defense. He's just got to be able
Wow, that
to
was a
get rid
big
of it
sack, too.
sooner.
Yep, that was a 7-yard loss.
Drops back.
Oh, cut block.
Yep. And he's got forever to throw the ball.
I tried to get to him.
Yeah, I know. Well, what can you do, right? You actually did it. You did a hell of a job there. You managed to overcome those 2 blockers eventually, but it took you less time to beat that double team than it did that other guy who got cut blocked to get back up.
Only
Yeah.
one man in the backfield.
Pretty bad, huh?
The coverage on the
Yeah,
outside.
I've noticed that though. Remember that fumble that happened that I almost couldn't get back,
To the right.
Yep.
right? And because I even have control of the guy, or supposedly, and he's laying on the ground, and there's nothing I can do to get him to get up.
Yep.
And he lays on the ground for like 3 seconds.
You can anticipate the play flow.
Yeah, not
Stop
trying
the play
very hard.
before it even gets started.
Stingers line up in the bunch formation.
Boom! Wow, that was almost a sack fumble.
Yeah, that was almost a sack fumble.
This defense really likes to keep the pressure on the passer. They bull rush, they speed rush, they blitz from the outside, all in an attempt to create turnover opportunities in the secondary. The offensive line needs to do a better job of holding on their block, giving a little extra time in the pocket.
Yep, got a knockdown there.
Got his hands up.
Yep.
Tipped the pass away.
That's just the kind of play they've come
Good
to
job,
expect from
you
him.
got the
He always
stop.
seems to make a big play just when they need him to.
Yeah, oddly enough, they seem to be struggling against the conventional man coverage defense. So that's what I've started playing here.
Here's the kick.
Aw, Santa Claus. You're supposed to return those.
Oh, look at that. It bounced back up the field, too.
Out of bounds.
He used his magic Santa powers to make it bounce the right way.
Yeah.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 17. Looks like he's calling an audible. Hand it off.
Watch here as he's able to avoid the blocker and get in there and make the tackle. Now that's how you're supposed to play. Don't stop. Keep going until you reach the ball carrier.
Wow, I got 38 yards rushing.
Looks like he's changing the play. Number 9 sends a man in motion. He surveys the field, throws it. He hits his receiver, runs through the tackle.
Man, look at Jones. He's having a day today.
That's just a great job by the receiver. Not only was he
Well,
able to
he
make
is
the catch on
the
the
second
route,
best pass
he was
catcher
able to
on the
pick up some
team,
nice
right?
yardage too.
I don't just mean that, though. Like, look at the way he's breaking tackles today. He looks like a running back out there.
Yeah, well,
Number 25 picks up 5.
And Coyle ain't doing such a bad job.
no, he's doing okay.
I guess speed ain't everything.
Well, we don't have any, so I guess it's probably a good thing.
Calling an audible. Number 9 gets set. The visiting team using motion. Looking for an option. Throwing. And he hits his target. Jones is one of those receivers who always...
He's a little more closely covered that time, but
And that's his 4th catch today. About a yard to go. Ball on their own 43.
Well, still, though, I wouldn't have thrown it to anybody else on that play.
yeah.
That wasn't looking so good.
It's a steal.
It's surprising how quickly they can hit you.
Yeah. I didn't know for sure if I'd made that until it came up first down, right?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Directing traffic. Number 25.
Well, somebody forgot to block that guy.
Yeah, I'll say.
Wow.
Wow.
2nd and long. Dropping back, throwing. Thrown behind, but caught. He's on the run. He goes down at the 47-yard line.
Okay, well, I got a few yards on that.
Yeah, well, you made all the yards you lost back and then some.
Nickel back in this time. Number 9 sets up. Using motion. So 2 minutes left before
2-minute warning. Okay. Okay, well, I guess we'll have to try it again then. Oh boy.
2 minutes left in the quarter.
Okay.
Looking for an option with the pass.
Oh, he dropped it.
He's lost focus as he dropped the
Wow.
That's the type of pass that you got to be able to hang on to.
Too
ball.
bad.
Team gets ready as we
Man, oh man. Drops at key moments, eh?
Yep.
Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch. Past the goal line, no return here. An effective 2-minute drill will give them the opportunity to put
that's
some points
maddening.
on the board before the half. It's
It can't
first
be
and
helped.
10. Backing off. Closing in. Rosen.
Uh-oh.
Big opening. The 30.
Ooh.
It's on
Oh,
the
look at that. He lost the ball. Get it back.
The visiting team. And the defense comes
Boy, what a mess that was.
The defenders are almost
Yeah,
always
really.
for the script like that. They can run about anything.
Oh,
here
come
in the next couple
on.
downs. I'm sure they'd like to get a touchdown out of it.
Damn
It'd be
Booth.
a real boost for him going into the half.
Well,
I thought he was down, and then the ball popped loose, but it's difficult to tell from this
Yeah.
angle.
And mostly the official is seeing what we're seeing. So it's inconclusive. The call will
goddamn
stand.
busybodies
Needs to be
mind their own
100%
business.
sure
Jeez.
they'll return a call.
Gore sets up. Pressure coming. Throwing.
Oh, there was no face mask there.
Boy, they're just pulling out all the stops here. They're gonna get a score by halftime, by God.
Shaken up after that play, and we'll get
Oh, it
you
looks
a
like they had to
report
call a
from the
timeout
sideline
anyways
when we
because
get
this
the
guy's hurt.
information.
Yeah. Well, maybe
The
that's why they
defense
called
needs
the
to
penalty,
remember
right?
Not to play too soft and give up big gains underneath. But they also don't want to play too tight and end up giving up a big play to set them up in scoring position.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy, he somehow got that away
Time
again.
for all those big guys up front to do their thing.
Wow.
If the defense can hold them, they should have some time to get a drive of their own going.
Pressure. Steps up.
Yeah.
And so he gets himself another sack right there. Can't keep it going more than roughly. We'll see the punt.
You want me to call a timeout or should we just let the
No,
clock run?
just let the clock run because you know what? Unless I suddenly get a gift,
Trying to pin
I'm
it
just
back as
going
far as
to
possible as he
try
lines
and
up for
let
his
the clock
third
run
punt.
out.
Yeah, I guess we got the lead. There's no reason to take stupid risks.
That's right.
Here's the kick.
Especially because he's not going to field that, right?
No return.
Thankfully, it bounced towards the touchback.
Hey, I know they want
Yep.
to increase the lead before half, but they got to be careful and not let the other team back in it with a turnover.
Yeah, well, just remember to hang on to the ball here, buddy.
Number 25. Number 23 brings him down. At the
Coyle
26.
has the best carrying rating of all your halfbacks, and now you don't have to run another play.
No, I think I do, because, oh no, wait a minute. Yeah, the play clock is at 33, 32, 31. Yeah, I don't have to run another play here. I'll call another play just in case, but... yeah, I can just let the clock run out here. Because we get the ball back in the second half anyway, and then I'll have more time. And I'd rather have that chance to score twice in a row than have something go wrong and let them score a cheap one before halftime, right? But anyway, it is time now for the halftime stretch.
Alrighty. And we're back.
Yes, and we are going to be receiving the kickoff to start the second half. And
Yep.
you know what? So far, I'm 4 for 6 on third down, and the 2 times that I did not get a first down on third down was when a receiver dropped a pass.
Wow.
Right?
Yep.
So, there you go.
Wonder how I'm doing in terms of defense. Lots of cornerback tackles, lots of Santa Claus tackles, Santa Claus sacks, no interceptions,
Yeah,
only 3 pass deflections. This is just how it's going today.
Well, the thing is, though, because both sides, whenever either team has had the ball, it's been a possession of like 5 or 6 minutes. It keeps the number of possessions down too, right?
Yeah, look at this guy. He's a monster.
Yep. Yeah, he's having a good
And we
game.
go back to the game.
It's just that he hasn't had the ball very much because I've been able to play keep away from them a little bit, eh?
Yep. Yeah, we got more than just about double their time of possession.
He takes a knee. He took a knee in the end zone, and they'll start the drive at the 20.
I couldn't get control of the right guy for the fair catch, so
It's
I
first
just
and 10.
took the knee
Ball on their
instead.
own 20.
Yeah. What kind of mess have we got going on here? Wow.
It's man lock 4-3 over
Pass play here on first down with the pass.
with
Hits him
press
on the run.
coverage.
The receiver did a nice job creating some separation, enabling him to make
That's
the
about as
reception.
close as they can get
Defense needs
to
keep
a
track of that guy a
11-man
little
box in
better.
this game.
He can make
Yeah.
that kind of grab anytime.
Kind of makes a 9-man box.
I see.
But the 9-man box is better against the pass than the 11-man box.
Yeah. Okay. What are we doing here?
Man in motion.
Zone defense.
Drops back.
Uh-oh. Shit.
Whoa.
Nearly picked off.
I didn't see anybody when he went out there to the route.
Defensive lineman.
Okay. That was why. One of those sneaky defensive lineman things, hey?
Thankfully, they don't catch those very often.
Third down and
Yeah.
4 coming up on this one.
These defensive linemen just don't have high catching ratings. Yeah, see, as far as Madden is concerned, if you're a defensive lineman, you don't know how to open and close your fingers.
Yep. Well, it's a good thing for us.
Under pressure. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. They
I
don't
think
have to
he
go deep
just
to pick
made
up
it.
first down.
Yep.
I forgot to motion him, though. You see that? But he managed to sneak through the line. See that?
Yeah, it's because the line is way wider in this game, so those
Yeah.
routes actually work.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's funny because I was watching this thing on football players in Madden, and there was this one offensive lineman. He can run a 4.40, and then in Madden he had a 56 speed rating or something like that. And he's like, they know I can run a 4.40, right?
Yeah, really, eh?
Yeah, and
Calling an
you know,
audible.
like it's kind of like the same thing with the defensive line, and I'm sure defensive linemen have no problem catching just like everybody else. But in Madden they can't catch worth a shit.
Yep. Well,
About 8 yards.
okay. Well, this looks like some kind of a zone defense, too.
Yep.
Throwing.
Well, I'm not going to get much on that. I might have to just get rid of that, actually, because it doesn't seem to work very well.
Oh well.
It worked great in practice,
They'll go with the quarter
but it just
defense.
doesn't seem to
Here's
work
a
in the
look at
game,
third
right?
down
Like, it just
success
seems for
rate
some
of each
reason
team.
he's got to do some kind of a leaping catch or something like that. He can't just catch the ball and run with it, right?
Yep.
When they need him.
He's looking.
Uh-oh.
Gets the pass off.
Oh, wow. Superman dive.
Going to be a turnover.
Yeah,
Well,
had
if he
an
had the
excellent
Superman
opportunity
dive to
end
get
the
it,
drive
then,
right there.
you know, it
Just
probably wasn't a
couldn't
very
bring
good chance of, you know, that being a turnover, but...
Yeah.
This punt will be his third.
See, I think they've done a lot of things to prevent you from being able to do certain things that you can beat the defense with,
Yep.
and that's one of them, right? That route basically should put most defensive players badly out of position, and it does in practice. But in real life, half the time I throw that pass and it's off target a little bit, and the guy has to leap in the air for it, or he has to run the wrong way after catching it, or something stupid like that, right?
Yep.
Throwing on first down. With the throw.
Oh, he just outran that guy to the edge, right? He was just plain faster than him.
With this guy. He has more speed than you do.
Well, we had the coverage, but, you know, there's just nothing you can do about it when that happens.
Yeah, well, he's, like I said, he was just faster than the guy that was covering him, right? Like a lot faster.
Going to the air on first down. Throwing. He finds his man. Kennedy continues to be a reliable target. That's his third catch of the game. A little over 4 to go. Ball on their own 34. Closing in with the pass. Comes up.
That should have been a drop pass, I think.
It wasn't pretty.
In my
When you look
opinion.
at the statistics, it's not how
Yeah,
pretty
hand
it
in
was.
face and,
Yeah, well, you know what? Getting hit while catching and in a crowd and a prematurely thrown route to boot, like all of those things together should have added up to an incomplete pass.
Pressure coming. Throws it. Pass falls incomplete. He just couldn't find a way to control
Sadly
it.
He
not.
really should have had that one. He was in position to make the catch, but he forgot to catch the ball.
They'll go from the I formation.
And if they're going to call that a drop, I don't think so. I think that was the coverage all the way, right?
Pressure. Steps up into the pocket. And it's caught. Blake is the recipient on that one.
well, these guys are pretty superhuman, though.
Yeah, well, they're throwing sideways a lot in this game too, eh?
The corners playing
You know, like they're making a living throwing the ball sideline to sideline.
drops back under pressure. Incomplete pass.
Well, that's okay. You made him punt again. That's good. And I may have to change things up a little bit.
This is the fourth time tonight he's been called on to punt.
Because it seems like what I was having success doing in the first half, they seem to have made some kind of adjustments to that, right?
Yep.
Calling an audible.
Well, they showed a little glimmer of hope on the offense there, but then they went back to doing what they were doing before, and my man coverage defense just took them out.
It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 17. Number 9 with a man in motion. Looking for an option.
Oh, shit, I pressed the wrong button. And then he dropped it.
Nice anticipation by the quarterback, but they just
Yeah, well, you know, at least no defender got their hand on it.
Yeah, you know what? That's the second pass that guy has dropped.
He's gonna go sit down for a while.
So he's going to go sit down for a while. And somebody else is going to take his place. Because I'm getting tired of this.
get back to the play on the field.
I absolutely hate that. And there's no reason for it, right? You know, like if receivers in this game can catch all manner of ridiculously covered passes all the time,
Why can't your guys?
Surveying the field. Throws it.
well, okay, the blocking didn't quite set up right there.
This way. Now over.
How bad is that, right? Like, look at this. These guys literally backed up so far that a guy starting 7 yards behind them
Got in
ends
front
up
of them.
catching that ball in front of them. Like, get down the field.
Don't you wish you could just give them an assignment that tells them to run block up the field?
Yeah, I wish that they would do what they're told, which is run up the field and block a guy in front of you,
They'll
right?
line up to punt after
Because that's what I want them to do.
Here's the kick.
Even having a really good game punting today.
This one goes
Yeah.
out of bounds.
But now they're starting from where you started from.
Yep. Well, it's nice to be able to change the field position like that. You just have to watch out for those speedy back running sideways on you there.
They'll pass on first down. Closing in. Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete.
Well, that's why we're playing the man coverage thing.
I
Yep.
just don't know how you lose focus in a football game.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own.
Well,
18.
at least the guy hit him and made him cough it
up.
up anyway. He didn't make any effort to actually defend the pass at all, but
Stingers using motion. Dropping back, pressure coming with the throw, and he hits his target. Gore seems to put every throw right on the numbers.
I'll tell you, of all the quarterbacks in the
This guy's
league,
going to have like a
he might be the
99%
most
pass
accurate.
completion percentage at the end of this game.
yeah, I know he's been doing. Like I said, he's been having a good game. That's for sure.
Pressure, throws it, and it's caught. He's taken down
That's a,
at
like,
the 39.
Uh-oh. Whoever that is
Well, he's
hurt.
shaken up after that play, and
Oh, well,
we
that's
get
the
to
corner
report
that was
from the
fucking up
sideline
earlier,
to get
so-
the information.
Well, he's also the guy who's got a couple of pass knockdowns too, right? I don't know.
They've decided it's time to
Line up in the I
score.
formation. The corners playing back.
Funny, that was on a spin move too, right? He spun into him and hurt him.
Yep. Oh, that was Santa Claus's tackle.
Yeah. That's okay. You still got him for a 4-yard loss.
Melissa, anything new from the sideline?
Looks like he'll be returning soon. I think I caught a flicker of the injury report there.
In between my audibles?
Yeah.
Series or 2 off, then return to the field.
Thank you. That was Melissa Stark with the update from the sideline. Cross play to the left. Not much on that pitch.
That's what I like to see.
Yep. Well, he can't. He tried to spin there too, but your guy was far enough behind him that he couldn't spin back, right?
So far on third
Whoever
down.
thought slow players would be an advantage.
Yeah, they really.
When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, somebody tagged that guy.
Somebody just touched that guy. Yeah.
These guys know what they have to do on third down.
2 players run right by him while he's laying on the ground. Wow.
Well, cupcake team for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Potter heads in for the 5th time. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
Well, he did not punt the ball very good there.
Yeah, that was completely unreturnable. But you get to start on the 32 now.
Well, I haven't had any offensive success for a while now, though.
Looking to run it here.
That's a face mask.
On that tackle by Jones.
Look, you had a run for 3 yards on first down.
Yeah.
This appears to be of the 5-yard variety.
I'll tell you, these face masks are getting so big, you can start off going for a jersey and end up with a handful of face masks.
Okay, guys. Up the field. Block. There's 3 of you and 1 of him. This should be a tremendous mismatch in our favor.
Throwing. And the
Nope.
catch is made.
Oh, that's hopeless. Wow.
Saw all those guys
Absolutely
coming, get
awful.
out of there as fast as he could.
Man, oh man.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on their
Well,
own
3rd and 6 is
36.
still easier to make than 3rd and 10.
Using motion. Looking for a receiver. with
Oh,
the pass.
wow, I got away with it. You see
Yeah,
that?
you barely got it over him.
He went for the interception and he missed.
Yep.
Thing that can-
I think that was a close one, too. He just misplayed that.
Well, see, he's covering this guy, right?
Yep. And so he's out of position.
So he's out of position, but boy, that he almost made the full recovery there.
Yeah, I think
Right.
it was like inches from his hand.
I threw it and then I went, oh, I wish I hadn't thrown that. And then as it turns out, I got away with it anyway.
Yeah, just barely.
Wow.
Well, that's okay. Actually, you know what? I don't think there's been an interception all game yet today.
Shush.
Knock on, not wood.
Yeah, just never mind.
Man in motion.
Oh, they haven't thrown one either.
Throws it. Hits him in stride. He's at the 20. Number 9 is known throughout football for his precision and accuracy, John.
And with good reason. You talk about accuracy, hitting spots, and leading receivers. He can do it all. And he makes it look so
I like how
easy,
number
too.
9 is known
I really
throughout
like
football
watching
for
him
his
play.
precision and accuracy, but he only came into existence a couple of games ago.
Yeah.
Looks like he's calling an audible.
Well, we'll try and work the clock a little bit here.
Still. A run up the middle, but the defense was waiting right there to make the stop.
Yeah, he saw a little seam there. It closed up before he had a chance to take advantage of it.
They've executed very well on third down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment. Dropping back, gets rid of it.
And he dropped it.
Ball's incomplete.
So there's another drive stopped by a drop pass.
Well, that's okay. You know what? Field goal, and we'll still be more than a touchdown ahead here.
I know, but that's so irritating because you know what? These guys can't stop me, right? I'm getting stopped by my own receivers being unable to catch third down passes
Right on target.
Yep.
repeatedly.
Number 7 will be kicking off.
And he was wide open too, and he'd also made his cut already. So it wasn't like I was throwing that early or anything like that. There's just no reason why he should have dropped that.
He downs it in the end zone. No return on that.
Well, that's the thing, though, right? There seems to be such a wide difference in this game between cupcake players and non-cupcake players, too, right?
Ball on their own 20. Blake, the man in motion. Slings it to the outside.
That was almost backwards.
That was almost backwards, yeah.
Second down.
I think he saw you coming. And just got rid of that.
Hey, man, Santa just wants a hug.
Yeah. If you're a quarterback, though,
Dropping back.
then Santa doesn't want a hug. Santa wants to kill you. Because Santa doesn't like quarterbacks very much.
All the NFL quarterbacks get coal in their stocking?
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter how good a charitable work they do or what kind of upstanding citizens they are. If you're a quarterback, you get coal in your stocking.
This kind of reminds me of that.
Wow, look at that. That was a real hot potato, too.
Yep. Oh, it kind of reminds me of that old folk tale. I can't remember what it was, but we're like the old school Santa Claus. Instead of giving presents to kids, he would like eat the bad kids.
Yep.
Can't remember what that one's name was.
Oh, well, there. They just made it third and short. We've taken a lot of penalties in this game, too. Well, now you don't need to worry about them running because they've got no running backs.
I was never worried about them running anyways.
Yeah.
Under pressure with the throw. And
Oh, come on, Santa Claus. That was Santa Claus's coverage guy.
One heck of a play.
Boy, oh boy.
Yeah, well, the problem was he was standing behind the guy instead of in front of him, right? You can't stop the pass unless your player is standing in the path of the ball, basically.
I think we're just going to keep sending Santa Claus on the blitz from now on. I don't care what side they line the tight end up on.
they'll pass on first down. Closing in.
Well, somebody else got him this time.
Yeah, it looked like they were running two sideline streaks there.
Picked up his first sack.
Yeah, and it takes just a little bit too long to run one of those, eh?
Gore gets set. Steps up with the pass. Tackle at the 36.
Well, I guess if there's two guys there, one of them will make the tackle.
Yeah.
Finding the open area in the coverage.
One can hope.
And that's his third catch. The corners playing back.
Yeah, got him again.
Well, that'd be a pretty long field
They're
goal.
gonna go on fourth down. They've got no running backs. It's a
with the throw, and
look at this. Oh, unbelievable. He's gonna turn it into a... Oh, he lost it. Get it. Yeah. Wow.
I had to take control of that guy and dive.
My God.
That was terrible coverage. Absolutely terrible coverage.
Yeah, I can't believe that they even allowed a first down on that. Like,
but they usually get something.
ay.
Now, thank God I got into the habit of taking control of players and diving in this game, because those pursuit angles were awful.
Yep. Yeah, it was rough. Wow. I couldn't believe that.
Number 9 sets up, man in motion. Dropping back, surveying the field. He hits his receiver. The 30. They convert for the first.
See, that time the wide receiver was just a decoy, right?
Put everything he had into that one.
So they have first.
Well, that's okay. Jones will get the job
on
done.
their own 34.
Yeah, well, I lean rather heavily on him as a secondary receiver, right? Because nobody else on the team can catch the goddamn ball when I throw it to him.
See, now you know why I was throwing to Hudson and Houston in our Madden 05 Lifers franchise.
They'll bring him down at the 41. Pickup of about 8.
Well, there has been this has been a game to make Ground Chuck weep.
Yeah, well, you know, you saw our whopping 54 yards rushing or whatever we got now.
Oh, but they only have 23 yards rushing.
Yeah.
They have made no attempt to run at all.
Picking up enough to convert for the first down.
Okay.
Directing
I
traffic.
guess we'll go this way instead.
Number 25. Decent game.
Nice.
Yeah, not bad for a second string scrub, eh?
Yeah, he kind of ping-pongs around in there.
Yeah, he does a little bit.
5 yards to go. Ball on the 49-yard line. Number 9 with a man in motion. With the throw.
Well, he caught it that time. I threw it late, but
Well, thankfully that guy didn't play the coverage very well.
And the thing is,
Yeah.
he'll be doing more than just picking
well, I
up
think he was
first
far
down.
enough out of
If this
position that
success
I got
continues,
away with that
he'll be picking
anyway.
up some
I
points.
wanted to throw it right on the before while he was still moving, but then I was undecided. I couldn't decide what to do.
Yeah, that guy gave you pause.
He'll get it again. Running back picks up about 4 yards.
Boy.
Wow, you might find Ayana Kone out of the job here.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. Man in motion. Dropping back with the throw. Has room. And this
Well,
pass is
okay.
complete. They complete the pass
Well, I
for the
recognize
first
that look, right? And I know that this guy's got man, like that guy that was positioned here, he's got man coverage on the wide receiver, and the reason he's in here is because he's man locked.
Yep.
And everybody else that may or may not have man coverage is really to the inside, so I just audibled this guy to a square out and then threw it to him because I knew he was going to be wide open, right?
Yep.
And we go back to the game. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
But we're not there yet.
Give it to the halfback. Number 25. Didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
Using motion. Pressure gets the
Okay, catch the ball. Whoa. I didn't. I normally I'd throw that as a bullet, but I wasn't sure I wanted to bullet it because.
The linebacker coming around the edge.
Well, no, I didn't know if he'd catch it.
Oh. Well, he's lucky he didn't break his neck.
So they've had a lot of success so far.
Yeah, I guess that's what you call a hospital pass, eh?
Yep. But he's a running back, so I guess he's made a little stouter stuff than a wide receiver.
It's a sneak. Well, they kept it.
Oh, that was quite the sneak.
And they picked up the first
Yep.
down. But you want to make sure you don't get them too banged up.
Looks like he's changing the play. And he'll get the call. Straight ahead for a gain of a couple. Second and goal. Ball on the 5-yard line. And this is the 13th play of this drive. Changing the play now.
Red 74. Bring that pain, baby.
Collins. Down he goes at the 5. Collins couldn't find any room.
Well, you're doing good work there, eating up the clock.
Yep, I'm trying hard.
The number of holes and cutback lanes at the back has to choose from.
As they get ready for this third down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today.
Third down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on third down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going.
Maybe it's a
you keep
scramble
their defense
touchdown
on the
time.
field,
Yeah.
And you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
Dropping back.
Yep.
Around. They'll run this one.
Yeah, as soon as I saw the wide receiver on the right get partially jammed, I knew I wasn't going to be able to throw it to him right. Because the way they had the coverage going there, they cleared everything past the line of scrimmage right out, right?
Yep.
But they were playing jam coverage.
Well, I had a feeling anyways, because I seen that look once in a previous game against another all-Madden team where you had to scramble for a touchdown.
Well, that's nice. That took almost 9 minutes.
And you got points at the end of it.
Yep.
For doing such a great job of executing.
And there's the kickoff into the right corner again. I almost kicked that one out of bounds, too.
Yep.
From the 1. Singers have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 26-yard
The kickoff coverage team's giving me dirty looks going, hey, you're not kicking that ball where you're supposed to be kicking it. It's like, I'm kicking it between the sidelines.
Yeah, Santa Claus had too much eggnog this time around, right?
Yeah.
Pass play here on first down. Flings it to the outside.
Ooh.
The incomplete pass bringing up second
That
down.
could have been a fumble.
Yeah, it could have been.
The corners are giving a bit of a cushion.
We got nothing. Let's go. Ball. Come on, D up.
Drops back, gets rid of it, and it's complete.
Well,
Another
if he
hot
wants to
potato.
throw 5-yard passes, though, I'd say let him.
Defense better start watching this guy because he's been getting some.
Because now time is on our side.
And if they don't, they might wish they had. Because he's the kind of guy who could really take over a game.
Wow.
Pass. This is the guy
Look at
they
that.
call on when they need a big
Yep.
third down conversion, and he usually comes through.
Yeah, he usually does.
Yeah, that was,
that pass.
That was crazy.
Yeah, and I think that guy in the middle there he just missed that, right?
Yeah, that's
Wow.
Molnari playing man coverage on the halfback.
Yeah, he just missed that, just barely. No, they're going to go on 4th down now. 4th and 4.
Well, that's not really a surprise. But we're going to keep pass rushing with Santa Claus.
They line up in the I formation. On the call, they'll go with the play fake.
Okay, well, now it's run the ball 3 times and kick time.
It means gambling on 4th down.
You know, Santa had to turn around to go and make the sack there, but at least he didn't tackle the halfback.
Yep.
Number 9. Get set.
Clearly, they're looking for the dive up the middle. I think I've run that play like 15 times in this game so far.
Yeah, but it's a good play.
Yeah. Well, it's about what the level of talent of running back that I have can do, right?
But he can do it pretty well.
Yeah.
You've had a couple of runs for 5 yards in this game.
Changing the play now.
I don't know, is there any point in bringing an extra guy over there? Probably not.
Probably not. You're probably going to get stuffed.
Yeah.
He tucks it away.
Or not.
Well, I managed to gain a yard.
Yeah, you're in field goal range.
Yeah, well, my goal here is basically just to run the clock down to 2 minutes and then try a field goal. Because I think that at this point in the game, taking away their ability to stop the clock is probably more important than making first downs.
Handed off to the back. Wildest stops the play in the backfield. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game.
Now we'll just let it run down to 2 minutes. This one's about, what, 47, 40?
46-yard field goal.
Yeah, okay.
So it's a long-ish one.
Well, it's within range, assuming that I can kick the ball straight.
And it's on its way.
Yep.
The kick sails through. It's good. That field goal was his 2nd of the night. What a shift in this one. 20 unanswered points for them.
They're just pouring it on. They're really starting to dominate.
Booming kick downfield. Using the stiff arm.
Trying to make something happen.
Face an uphill
Yeah.
battle as they begin this drive at the 23-yard line. Out of the shotgun.
Well, they got 2 running backs in there now.
Sets up. Okay, moves in motion. Going to the air on first down. Throwing.
Yeah, I'm just not believing them anymore.
Oh, he's back there now. That's about his 3rd or 4th pass knockdown.
Because as soon as he catches the ball,
Let's see, short pass defenders can defend the pass. It's just the guys that are running deeper with the deep routes that can't, right?
The irony is, I'm just playing man under 3. He just happened to stay short because I think his guy stayed in the block.
Yeah.
And he's knocked out of bounds at the 42-yard line. He adds that big run to his total, and the defense has been having a very difficult time bringing him down. 4 sets up, drops back, throwing with the adjustment.
Wow.
He was there to make.
How'd he catch that?
he's glad he made that catch.
Just like
I'm sure
that.
The quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
Dropping back to pass on first down.
And then drop that one.
That looked like a case of him
Go
running
figure,
right
eh?
before he got the ball.
I'm guessing they needed to stop the clock there, probably, right? They didn't really want to throw a 5-yard pass.
Stepping up with the throw.
I think it's just luck of the draw.
They're able to pick up another first down.
Maybe, yeah.
This offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
And they hurry up to the line. Going to the air on first down. Throws. He finds his man. 2nd and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 27-yard line.
They're taking a lot of time, though, right?
Dropping back, gets the pass off.
Ooh.
Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, he started.
Yeah, see,
thinking about
we
how he was
ain't
gonna take it
in
back the other way
man
and make a
under
big
2
play for the
territory
defense.
anymore.
He just forgot to
We're
throw
in
the
cover
ball
4
off.
territory
When you're
now.
down by this
Yeah.
much, the offense doesn't want to be facing too many 3rd and 4th downs because that means they're taking too much time. They should be getting first for every 1 or 2 downs if they want to have a chance at this thing.
4th down is what they face, and they have to convert to keep this one alive.
Catch the ball, man.
There's no hesitation here. They're going to go for it.
All right.
Yeah, just hit my linebacker in the chest with that one. I'm
Okay.
sure he won't mind. Although we haven't gotten an interception all game.
This one is just about in the...
This has just been one of those games. It's funny because this is the year of the interception. I've been averaging 3 or 4 interceptions a game. But in this game,
Number 25.
not a single one.
Look at that. Got a nice pancake block on the outside there. Wow.
Yep.
Now a look at tonight's horse trailer.
Santa Claus is the player of the game.
Nice.
Hey, this is a Monday night game. That's the horse trailer player of the game.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, at this point, I'm surprised they haven't called any of their timeouts. But I guess maybe they figure it really is over.
Hand it off to the fullback. Miles ahead. Rumbles ahead for a yard, maybe 2.
Well, I don't think I need to run another play. If they're not going to call a timeout, then I don't have to line up at the line of scrimmage again. We did it. We ran the table. We went 16-0.
Nice.
Hey.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, I'm really surprised this game wasn't 27-14.
Includes another EA Sports presentation.
Because the way that one coverage got blown.
that was a wild play. That was probably just about the wildest play of the season, actually. Right?
Yep.
You get a blown coverage. The guy runs for like 40 yards, and then he fumbles the ball into our end zone, and you
from
recover
a fingernail tackle.
and you recover it for a touchback. That was a really, really weird play. Yeah. Not only that, but it was like, what, 3rd down and 16 or something?
Yeah, something like that. So all they
Yeah.
had to do was let him catch it in front of them and then tackle him after.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Hey, I made almost 100 yards on the ground. You see that?
Yep.
Wow.
And look at me, I had that leaky pass defense again.
Yeah. But you only allowed 1 touchdown, right? You only allowed 1 score. So there you go. I think I helped you out a little bit this time, though, for a change.
Yeah, with
right?
all the time of possession.
I was able to maintain good, solid time of possession and didn't turn the ball over. Although it seemed like we took a lot of penalties anyway. But
Apparently only 4.
yeah, only got into you only allowed them in the red zone once, right?
That's because we have the no entry sign up at the 40.
Yeah. So anyway, Santa Claus was the horse trailer player of the game with a quarterback rating of 108.6, 27 of 37. I had a long pass of 36 yards. And look at this. The second string scrub actually has the best rushing game, or better, like a generally better running game than the first string guy did.
I think he had one of the best averages for the entire season against these guys.
Yeah, really. And of course, I had the one run for a touchdown, and fullback got the ball a few times and did about the same as usual, and so did Patrick Stewart. But in his defense, he is like 89 years old.
Oh, God.
And it was just another day at the office for Travis Taylor, catching 14 passes for 112 yards. Yeah. And Patrick Stewart caught a pass, too, for 5 yards. And Gibson didn't catch any. He dropped both passes that I threw to him.
Rip.
Yeah. Yeah, that tight end, that big, slow, rumbling tight end, he's the guy that got the long pass down the sideline there, right?
Wow.
Wow. So it looks like number 20 there, he had a busy day, even though he had to go sit down for a few plays. And so you managed to sack him 4 times. And that guy, he actually had a little bit of success there. But yeah, you didn't get any interceptions in this game. I think this is the only game of the season where you didn't get any.
Well, and you didn't throw any either. It was weird. It was just a weird game.
5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pass knockdowns. But... And then that was the right end that forced that fumble. Boy, he got a long ways down the field there pursuing that play, I guess. Never gave up on it, eh?
Yeah, I just started taking control of random players and mashing a dive button.
Yeah, that being said, this guy had a pretty good game too, right? Threw for 335 yards, completed 61% of his passes, didn't throw any picks. They didn't run the ball much, though. They made almost no effort to run the ball at all.
Which is weird, because Arizona usually does.
Yeah. They had 2 guys with 8 catches each. There. And they only dropped, like, they only had 5 drop passes, and, you know, considering that they threw 47 passes, like, wow.
Well, he still ended up with, what, a 61% completion percentage?
Yeah. Yeah, and you had a lot of knockdowns, too. You had more than 10 knockdowns, right? So...
It just goes to show you how inflated his passing percentages would be otherwise. The guy's just a monster.
Yeah. Anyway, of the 5 knockdown passes that I had, 2 of them were by defensive linemen. Again, although that's not as big of a problem as it was earlier in the season. I seem to have figured out how to find the open passing lanes in order to be able to throw the ball down the field anyway. So anyway, there it is. The big win, 27-7 over the Stingers.
Well, it was a tight one.
Yep. But anyway, I guess next time around, I think we probably have locked up home field advantage and we don't have to play in the wild card round.
Yeah, probably not.
So I'm guessing the next game we play will be a divisional playoff game.
Indeed.
So until then,
I'm Rec B5.
And I am Sandman99.
Merry Christmas.